Zenobia Salik is in love. She radiates when talking about music, spirituality and her life, and Zenobia has good reason to be happy. Her eclectic urban groove and smooth voice are making waves in the Vancouver music scene. On the verge of releasing her second album, the songstress sat down with us recently to talk.
It's not like I want to do this, it's I do this. You know, it's not, I don't appoint myself as a singer. I was born with red hair, or I was born with black hair. That's part of me, so you know, it just came naturally, you know. You have a mic, you're like, oh man, I'm singing, you know, I'm a singer. Here we go. Yeah.
You would give me comfort in everything I say or do.
I'm self-taught, meaning like I'm conscious enough to, you know, look at where I gotta go to learn stuff, right? Because you gotta be, you know, you gotta go, okay, I'm gonna hang around this person because I'm gonna learn a whole heck of a lot about this. So you gotta really make really good choices if you don't have money to educate yourself in a school or anything like that. So you gotta create your own school, right? So that's what I do with the people around me. They're my teachers. There's a lot of teachers around me, so.
Zenobia paired up with her band, Electro Soul Underground, to produce her first self-titled album. Now Zenobia is working on her second album, tentatively called Mixed Emotions.
Wow, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of sacrificing, because you're giving 100%. And like I said, same with being in relationships with people, it could get a little jaded. And so it's very important to be with people who really understand you. It's also important not to become too much of a slave to the music, where it's like, I'm not eating, I can't eat now. Oh no, I've got to change this. I was getting like that, it was like too much, right? So, you know, I took some breaks, let my music sit, so I hope everyone likes it. I really do. I'm really working hard at this, and I'm doing this to make everyone happy, to give them something fun. My love is there, and my passion is there, and it's, you know, fun music for everyone.
Zenobia was born in the UK and grew up in Montreal. Although she has accomplished a great deal as a musician, the journey hasn't been easy, beginning with the decision to leave home when she was 15.
Obviously my parents weren't very happy because they're, you know, here I am, my mother's like, why aren't you living with me? You're living in a, you know, a group home, and I'm just, no, I don't want to live there, I don't want to hear you. And I know she means good, so now over the years, you know, I always go home with proof that I'm doing something. That's the thing. This is the ticket with your parents. If you go home with the work done, then you're off the hook. So I went home with the CD first. You know, they're like, okay, she's doing something. So just the whole thing is not a big facade for her to just go to a club, right? So, you know what I mean? So they see the CD, and then they see the video, and they're like, okay, so they're easing up now.
No more emails and letters in the bag.
I'm very close to my family in a very distant way. I think one of the greatest gifts that I have is my, you know, the fact that my parents let me go. I mean, letting go is a very powerful thing to do. You have to let go. And I think that's the biggest thing that my parents did. That's very spiritual, very godly, very humble thing to do, right?
Having chosen to pursue her dream as a singer, does Zenobia see herself as a role model for South Asian women?
You know what, I really couldn't speak for other South Asian women, but I do encourage every woman and every man that it really, to emphasize, and if you want something, really not to make what your culture is or what your color of your skin is a setback in your life, and really think about it too much. I don't go out there and go, I'm a Pakistani singer, I'm gonna go, and I never think about it. This is just embrace it. It's you, and move on, man. Just go and do it. Don't put yourself in a, you know, categorize yourself and say, okay, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm this, and that's why they're not accepting me. You know, it's really not that. It's all your energy.
Everyone out there who's got big dreams, just like me and you and everybody here.
I don't.
He doesn't have big dreams. He's got extremely.
With her larger-than-life creative spirit, Zenobia sees a lot of artistic possibilities in her future.
As a career, probably build my career as a vocalist out there, first and foremost, before a producer. I love to sing, right? So.
Although Zenobia was born into the Christian faith, she doesn't subscribe to the concept of organized religion. Spirituality is a big part of Zenobia's music and her life.
Everything's spiritual for me, I think. You know, you do something, anything from your heart, it's your spirit that speaks through your work and through what you do, even when you're having a conversation. So You know, when you're doing music live, there's sort of like a heightened sense that you get or feeling because you're open to everything all of a sudden. It's like a high. It's just really powerful what you can receive, you know, if you let yourself. Yes.
Sapphire blue, and as I walk in this valley of darkness, I try to come to terms with the shadow of my soul.
I don't know, spirituality, it's a word, but it's, you know, really it's a feeling. You really got to really feel people, man. Feel life. If you don't feel life, you know, there's no really, you know, I can't say spirituality, I know they use that word so many times, so many things, but really feel life. That's the best spirituality you can do. Feel people, you know, be real, straight up, you know. You know, be honest with what you like and what you don't like. If you don't like it, don't do it, man. You know, like, basically, spirituality, I know, keeping it real, I guess. Keep it real and focused and do what you got to do, you know, to survive.